It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah. Guys, it is so hard to say goodbye to the Turtles of Grayskull. King Hiss will be the last installment of this line. It just... I'm just kidding, man. We got some Thundercats coming next. What the hell? Alright. So, last one coming in. We've got the King Hiss Turtles of Grayskull, which is the fake. Well, it's another faker in the line, right? Because now... Sorry, I'm going to fix my light for a second so you can see my pretty blue eyes. Yeah, right. So, we've got these... we've got a fake-ass foot soldier. So, we've got another faker. Because... And I mean, look at this. You've got this second part of the battle... Excuse me, the battle royale on the back. This guy, however... I don't know. Because I'm not a turtle guy, so I don't know if he's significant in the turtle line, or if this is that that Skeletor that was going around that was supposed to come out that maybe won't. Because honestly, I will stake my reputation of a, gigantic, huge, very small, insignificant YouTube channel and say that this is the last one. It only makes sense. Everything is lining up to say this is the last, and the next line starts with the Thundercats. So it honestly, when I look at it, I have 2 shelves of Turtles of Grayskull, and it was a fun line. It really was. Now, being that I'm not a huge turtle guy, the actual turtles, which ended up being what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 9 turtles total out of this line. Those weren't my favorite. Now, the evil guys and even Splinter and obviously the mutated Masters of the Universe figures, or even like Clamp Champ. Awesome figures. Love those figures. And of course, it gave us Merman, dude. Like, mutated Merman was one of the coolest figures that Mattel even came out with. Period. It's just so cool. Apparently you can get it now on some German Amazon or like French Amazon or something like that. So if you guys haven't got it yet, apparently that's where you're supposed to check it out. But that's not about this on this video. We're gonna get this bad boy opened up. So trusty Kniffy, my little letter opener. Let's not rip it, because I don't know if I'm gonna get another one. I might save this box. And I got asked last night on my live if I'm a box saver, and I usually don't, but lately what I've been doing is just cutting both sides and then folding it down and putting it inside the box, or in one of my totes that I have all my unboxed stuff. Or unboxed stuff. So, or in package stuff. Jeez. Okay. Foot soldier torso. Oh, and hollow foot soldier torso. So if we're going to use both of them and not buy 2, you're going to have to use another figure. You will anyway because of the legs. It's got the feet. Excuse me. It's got the feet like Mouser. You can tell those look less like the ones that came with Trapjaw or Mouse Jaw. You've got 2 sets of arms. You've got the scales. You've got the colors. It's just amazing setup. If you are an inbox collector, this is a really cool display as well. But we're not. So I'm going to take this off the plastic. Actually, hold on one second. Before we do that, while we've got my ugly face in the house, let's open this baggie up. End up ripping everything. One little piece of tape's gonna ruin everything. Okay, we've got our pretty cool freaking card art. Saying that is a small card that comes in the box. And in the back it does say, well, it's got the picture, which is a really cool drawing. Really, really cool. We've got King Hiss, mutated disguised leader of the Snake Men. So the King Hiss powers, you've got interstellar. Oh my god. Apparently he cannot have children. He's an interstellar conqueror. He's the master of disguise who sheds skin and to reveal his true fanged form. Poison can control minds of mortals as they change into snake men. Oh my god, I cannot believe I said that. That's so hilarious. Interstellar. Wow. Okay, so the snake foot soldier, masked minion of Shredder's army, venomized with strength of the snake men. All right. Man, I gotta get glasses. I need to get my eyes checked. So anyway, here we go. Like I said, interstellar. You can't have any kids. Okay. Now that we've got that opened, we've got our little paper showing what's removable, which you can see is pretty much everything. Like this whole thing is like completely removable. And then we'll see you on the other side, and we'll get this thing going. Okay. First, we're going to look at, of course, how he comes out of the box. So, when you're looking at everything, you've got your two different sets of figures, I guess. So, your first figure that comes in the box, obviously the way that they're going to have to set it up, if not, they would have had to do a lot of baggies, and it would have probably not fit too well in the box. So, we've got our King Hiss. God, with the 4 arms. Oh, and you know, my first joke was going to be, but do you even have articulated jaw, bro? Well, guess what? 1. Oh, hold on. Okay. 2. Obviously 3, 4. And here we go. Drum roll. 5. So, folks, we have not 1, not 2, not 3, 4, but 5 articulated jaws in this bad boy. You know, anymore, I mean, it's kind of an ongoing joke just based on the Beast Man that I first was totally caught off guard that it had an articulated jaw. That now it's going to be like, does the jaw even articulate, bro? So yes, it absolutely does. There's a little bit of a wonky movement on the head. It seems like it's kind of just sitting there and it moves around a lot easier than you want it to. But let's take a look at this guy. Let's check him, disassemble this. Okay, so you're going to have your standard neck peg. This head looks pretty damn cool, and it's going to be a lot of people using this as fodder for something because it does look like it could make a pretty cool snake man by himself. Okay, so this one is going to be your torso and I pulled him out for a reason. Whoa, throwing stuff. Just want to kind of compare what we've got on the parts. Obviously, I would imagine my thought process on this is that they're going to use the same body, which of course they did. So okay, so you've got your Snake Man body, which is obviously same design, just a different, really cool painted body. Now this is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned ups. Oh wait, no, that's the Fresh Prince. So this one you're looking at totally different, right? It's gonna be a lot longer. And then it has the twist on the end and the articulation on the jaw. So big upgrade from this standard no articulated yellow face. And then of course the other big difference here is, yeah, no comparison at all. Huge upgrade. Not just the look, the design, but the movement as well. But yeah, you're looking at a very big difference with the new one. So we'll move the old guy aside. Again, there's the, like I said, the same torso is all you're looking at as far as similarities go. But articulation, it's going to be kind of your standard, like your squeeze and your snake, your king hiss from before, as far as up and down and around. For having these heavy ends, seems to hold up pretty good. I mean, I don't see a lot of... Nice thing is that you can rotate these around and get a good look for pictures and stuff, as far as like him attacking somebody, which is definitely cool. All right, so second layer. This one's all on his own. This one is completely new. The design, well, this one has actually, let me take that back. So this is going to be, this is what this is comparable to, right? So the bottom gold piece is going to be, I mean, it still seems like it's longer. Let me take a look here. So we've got our line there, and we've got our line here. It's still longer. Yeah, it's still different. So this is not the same, which is cool. And then of course you've got that head. These are going to be the same mold, different color, and of course they attach here to where they can rotate around. All right, so this is going to be your secondary torso, which of course we're looking at probably what they're going to use for they wanted to make like Sagittar. I don't think obviously this would do too good but something similar to this. They're going to have these little pegs to where if they wanted to do that, but this is too scaly. So this is pretty much going to be for this figure. I mean, unless they do something else with like Snake Men later on down the road, this is pretty much a one-off, right? Because I don't know them using another one of these with this scale. I mean, with the, not scale as in size, but the scales as far as the design goes. So anyway, and then down below we've got our foot soldier lower body, which is pretty cool. Still has like the snake design. So you've got your foot logo, and then you got your snake, and you got your snake stuff, and then your foot going back to the good mixture, really good mixture. And then of course we're using the same mold as the King Hiss for this, with a little bit of lighter green with no silver. But of course with the foot soldier you've got this cover, which is a pretty good easy way of reusing this part and not having to redo anything as far as that mold goes, because then once you put it on him, then you just cover it up. So let's do that. Let's get these. And of course, I'm sorry I missed out the you've got your mixture of your King Hiss and foot soldier with the removable pauldron here. So not bad, pretty cool. Okay, so now we've got our snake, which is going to cover it just like as if this does, right? So you're going to have your standard this is funny, just like it looks crazy because it's just the no paint. It's basically your King Hiss armor with no paint. Just that's kind of green mold that they have. Oh, so I got some butter fingers today, huh? Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so now you've got your standard green, no paint, and then our foot soldier cover. And then this one's going to be our arm here, which is cool because it is a little longer. I mean, you're getting a little longer arm than kind of your standard. You can kind of see here, definitely is longer. All right. And we've got our foot soldier head. It's another piece that I might try to think about scanning, right, for parts, because this would look cool for a... Because how many times have you seen someone say, man, this... Why would they put like a main character and a army builder together? Like, that's pretty tough, because a lot of people do want to do foot soldier army builders, but when you're dealing with, you know, you have all the King Hiss stuff, it's really going to be tough, because this is a deluxe figure and it's going to cost a lot more unless it goes on clearance. But let's be honest, with distribution and with, you know, all the new stuff that they're looking at with increase in prices, and who knows what it's going to look like for distribution. So I guess the only negative that I see with the foot soldier is that it doesn't have any foot soldier weapons. Like, there's not even a shield or anything. I mean, basically you've got, I guess it being a deluxe, they didn't want to, I mean, you could have added like something, right? I'm not a big turtle guy, but I know the foot soldiers had some sort of weapon, right? So I guess that ultimately would be my only negative on this figure, is that it does not have a weapon for our foot soldier. Granted, a lot of people are going to be fans of both, so if you do have one of the foot soldiers from the actual, you know, Playmates set, or if you have the foot soldier from NECA or whatever, you could probably use that, or you could just use one of the weapons like a staff or something from Masters of the Universe. But yeah, no weapon for the foot soldiers, so they're just going to get their ass kicked and not have anything to defend themselves with. Well, King Hiss, you know, we know what I'm talking about. So I guess the only thing he's got is that when somebody wants to come at him, he can just morph into the snake and go at him there. So, but I mean, overall, for a big final boss finale figure, I like it. Absolutely, it is cool, and it's a really nice bookend to this line. It is a good, like I said, it's the good final boss to this line. They had to make the deluxe, and for King Hiss to come in there, and like they said, with his disguise, he is the most powerful, right? So overall, really cool. Like I said, I showed you guys the comparisons with your standard King Hiss. There are some similar parts used, and of course there are quite a bit of different parts used as well. Looking at that, you're gonna have that same. So that wasn't a foot soldier thing. That was more of a King Hiss thing, because these are the same. This is gonna be identical except for the armor on the outside, which is gonna have that same little. I thought that was something to do with foot soldier, but it's not. It's just like a, I don't know. Looks like just some creases in there. Okay, so obviously your big difference, your King Hiss has the red shorts. These have the green shorts with the blue belt, and then the armor down below. And he's just got his standard boot, and they've got that foot soldier boot. I guess that's what it would be, right? Not like mouse jaw, but you know, I guess they have the similar feet. So, like I said, not a turtle guy, so I can't really say 100%. So he is going to be sitting there lonely on his own without his weapon. But like you say, us as collectors, if this is the only figure you have, then he doesn't need a weapon to defend himself. And if it's not the only figure you have, then obviously you can reuse some weapons from another figure. But I guarantee you that will be a point of complaining from a lot of people, is that the foot soldier didn't get his standard foot soldier weapon, which, like I said, I'm not 100% certain what it is, because I don't have any foot soldiers of any kind, and I wasn't really a turtle collector. So anyway, so in conclusion, I'd like to say good job, Mattel. You brought these two properties together, and you did a really good job with meshing the both, giving like a mutated version of the Masters of the Universe, and then of course adding in the turtles with a little bit of a He-Man flair to them, or Masters of the Universe, excuse me, flair to them. And yeah, just really cool. I'm glad we had it. I'm glad we got all the way through it, and ultimately from that gigantic cat's lair behind me, I'm very glad that our Thundercats are coming next. So that's about all I have for you today, guys. Thank you so much for joining. I'll take a couple pictures for you at the end here, and yeah, we will hope to see you on the next video. So you guys take care and have a fantastic weekend. Bye bye.